Test. And we're back. So that was fun. I lost the stream because something crashed. I had to restart the computer. But it's okay. All right, so as before, what I was doing was importing a scene. I wanted it to be stylistic. I got our character already in place, have him moving, jumping, what have you. What I was attempting to do before the last crash was to get some kind of weather-based environment plugged in. All right, so let's go ahead and get there. Hopefully it doesn't crash me like it did the last time, because this is a fairly decent system that I recently put together. It should not have crashed the way it did. I don't know if it's OBS with its streaming or if it's related to something else, but yeah, it happened. I'm gonna let it go and move forward. So, in any case, I own a whole bunch of assets, as you guys already know. I'm currently looking for weather. Actually, you know what? Wasn't nix that. I actually created a category specific for this GameJam. I'm gonna go ahead and select that. There we go. So these are the assets I was considering. I actually vetted what assets I considered for the GameJam, because I thought these would be pretty fun to have in a GameJam. Just quickly update some of these. Obviously, I haven't updated everything prior to. And I'm just letting people in Discord know that the stream has been restarted due to it crashing so epically. And what I'm doing now is just going through my assets, doing a quick update. These are all tagged underneath, again, like I said, GameJam related tag. I had vetted what assets I was interested in using preemptively to try to make myself a little bit of an easier time. But with 2,000 or 1,200 assets, it takes time. Yeah, one of my friends, Dan, he was doing play mode in Unity and decided to trash out on him. Not a good time. Yeah, it seems like he experienced what I experienced. Unity saying a big F you. Because what's interesting is my Unity crashed, and it crashed well beyond that. Hey, Fox. Appreciate you showing up. the stream had an epic failure. Can we all hear me okay? I have a new microphone. I want to make sure I'm heard pretty clear. Can you all hear me well? I agree. I have also a million tags on so much, so I can filter better. All right, let's see what we got here. Geo. And Geo, I know, is a great special effects engine for creating things, but since I'm using the standard render pipeline, given I don't know what people's video cards are really like, I'm just gonna nix away from that. I'll do some updates here real quick. Try to get moving a little bit faster because I do want to have something to present. I mean, it's not going to win no award. Well, maybe the award of worst game ever, but I'm only playing. I have some really good ideas. It's just time got away from me. Tune colors I may actually use. All right, and this looks like this may be the end of what I was going to use. Okay. Let's look for my weather one. I know I have a cloud one in here. Cozy weather. There we go. Import. All right, Fox. Awesome. Thank you. Thank you, Daniel. It's a Blue Yeti X Pro mic. I got a boom with it to make it nice and fancy because why not? My mom always said go big or go home. So that's me. I went big, went home, and I didn't do no GameJam work, apparently. Fail Army. But that's all right. I am in for the struggle. I have, let's see how long I have left in this lovely GameJam. I have to restore those pages because even those pages trashed out on me. 15 hours, 40 minutes. Now, I am not staying up all night doing this. I am doing this for the sheer pleasure of, trying to attempt taking something that's in my head and placing it into a game, if it works. And you need help with the issue. Can you help me with my issue? I'm going to see load the same scene from that scene in the following errors. There are two event systems. Reply. You have in the game objects of your scene more than one events-based component. Remove one. That should be it. That was a question in the Jam Discord. Hopefully that helps that person, because that would be my assumption. All right, Cozy should have imported by now. See if we got it in here yet. Now, Cozy Weather, I don't know if you guys have ever experienced its abilities, but it's actually a very well put together asset. I found it was really good. Trying to remember how to initialize, using it. Come on, where did it go? It's usually underneath a window thing, I would imagine. Oh, there you are. You created your own menu. Oh, what do you about that? All right, let's go ahead and open Cozy Editor. Comes with a nifty, nifty, I sound so damn old. Make sure your scene is properly set up. I hope it is. Do you want to delete the directional light? Sure, why not? I'm going to let it take full control of all lighting. fantabulous. I want fog. I want there to be a lot of fog. So we're going to... Yeah, we definitely want fog. Give it a nice 1.5. Just answering somebody from Discord. About the event system currently streaming and also making a game from scratch today on last day of Jam. So might be best to ask within one of the game creator channels. Alrighty then, guys. Alright. Cloud settings, I believe, were really decent as default. I didn't find no challenges there. Yeah, we'll leave that alone. Time of day is actually kind of important in this. Let's go ahead and play around with this. So obviously that must be midday. This is beforehand. And we'll leave it like that for now. Leave all modules as well. Save. All right, let's go ahead and check this out. Let's see what the weather like, how it looks, feels. Because, you know, this game is an emotionally based game, so we want it to have a certain feel about it. All right, let's go ahead and clear this crap out. Let's go to the cozy weather sphere. Check this out, see what it covers really. Yeah, it probably follows the player. Wind zone is the same. Post FX stays around the same areas to be expected with this kind of setup. Alright, let's check out what kind of settings we can mess with and tweak while we're in game. Alright, so current weather. I want it to be miserable. What can we do? I don't know if this is dynamically loaded or not. We're going to find out though. Oh, there she is. That was pretty cool. We got some lightning and thunder. But I definitely want more fog. Alright, so let's go ahead and change that. Alright. Played with that. I'm going to play with the climate. Nah, I'm not gonna mess with the climate. Climate's not fine for me. I don't give a crap about that. Definitely want to use weather effects like thunder. Um, we're not gonna do chances. There's my fog. Come on, I want dense fog. How hard is it to get dense fog? What I'm doing right now is just looking for something that gives me a little bit more control in the fog. Sorry for all that noise, guys. I was messing around, testing it out, seeing what we had going. There has gotta be something a little bit more complex for fog than just generics. Alright, so I would imagine time. There's a couple of time profiles that they follows. I'm assuming 24,000 is equivalent of, 24 hours maybe. That would be my assumptions. All right, let's go ahead and bring back up that cozy editor because I want to play around with this. Create a cozy volume. Let's see what this is. On enter. Player. All right, let's see what kind of weather we got going. Maybe there'll be something in here that dense fog. All right, you know what? I want to see that. I want to see what the setting is. There's our density. Because remember, I'm trying to make this very ominous and, kind of crazy. Miserable, I guess, is a verbiage I'm looking for too. All right. See what happens. Alright, so we got some good fog in the background. Lots of rain. Looks miserable. I like the particle effects on the grass. Looks reasonably real. Alright, so we know what our miserable settings are. So we'll go ahead and save that. I'm going to go ahead and rename the scene as... Oh, it would help if I actually go here. Let's go ahead and create a new folder for scenes. And we're going to call this scene Miserable Land. Because that's literally what it is. Alright, so we have our miserable land. Great, fantastic. Let's duplicate it. Alright, that duplication did not work the way I thought it would. Alright, how do I copy you? There's cools. We'll go to... You know what? I'll finish this one first, and then I'll duplicate it. That'll make it better for me. All right. So the next thing I want to do is there is a menu making asset. One of the things that takes a really long time to make a game, I find, is, from what I watched anyway, is the package manager. Where are you? It's not obviously just the importing and, you know, creation of a character, the environment, what have you. It's setting up the settings, really, for the player interaction. So I found this really great menu creation asset that I followed along on a couple videos. It looks amazing, so we're going to try that out too. It's called Menu Creator Pro. I have all of them. Like, I own Doozy. Doozy is really good if you want to really dial in what you want. But for, you know, just a template-based menu system, I find that Menu Creator Pro, especially on a small time frame, is just a ticket. It's exactly what I need for what I'm trying to do. So that's why we're going this route. And we just wait for it to load. See if we get that menu in there, so you can at least load into this game. I appreciate you all who are there. This is all an attempt for a GameJam, last minute game attempt making, because, you know, who doesn't like last minute? It's my own fault. But, you know, crap happens. You got a life. All right, so we're going to window. Let's see what this asset. Typically, a lot of developers like myself, when we're making a new asset, most times we are required to put our asset in a very specific menu setup per Unity. But unfortunately, some people just don't do it. Me looking at you, Marty. No, I'm kidding. Yeah, I'm the same way. I changed mine also when I was, you know, playing around, playing it. I do not know where this menu thing is, and I have a certain aesthetic. I'm more sci-fi, stylistic, fancy. My thing is either realistic sci-fi or my thing is stylistic. I like those two types of things. They're my most favorite. If I were to say what is my favorite, but sometimes you just gotta go with the theme that fits really for the kind of ambience that you're trying to create. Because if you have a menu asset that does not match what you're trying to accomplish, people are going to be confused about what your game's trying to be. It's got its own, soul to it, if you will. And I am really about to lose my pick in mind because I do not know where this stupid menu thing is. Urgh. That's alright. I will figure this out in a couple seconds. I hope I figure it out in a couple seconds. Alright. Oh, cool. Hi, Gaia, with your giving me a whole bunch of lovely issues. Thank you so much for that. Can I at this point remove Gaia without a problem? Let's find out. I only used it for the generation of the actual terrain. Cozy. Well, let's see what happens. Please remove it. Obviously, I'm getting a nice little messiness here. But that's okay. I accept it. It's basically the Gaia water surface. It's not a big deal. It's not an all broken thing. I can easily import water again. Do we still have a whole bunch of errors? Of course we do. Lordy. Why are we getting random ass errors everywhere? So let's go ahead and delete this, delete this, delete this, delete this, delete that, that. Kill that. Alright, I should still have my environment. That's the goal anyway. Okay. So what's happening right here is the errors come from SkyMaster Scripts, which is part of this cozy weather, I believe. And it's looking for cross-platform input, which I know what that is. It's from Unity Standard Assets. It's one of those things where it's unfortunately one of the things where when you're importing an asset, sometimes it has those hidden requirements that you may not have been aware of initially. It is my belief when you have an asset that once you import it, it should import what you need and you can move on with your life. Not have to assume what that asset is and try to repair it. One of the other reasons why a game developer shouldn't wait till last minute to make a game. But yeah, I did that, so it's okay. All right, let's go to this one. It's probably in here somewhere. What I'm doing now is navigating my own personal folders. I do have this particular file that's missing. And I'm going to just take it and move it into the project so it stops yelling at me. Okay. I thought that was in there. It's okay. I will find it. Alright, so it says cross-platform. So I'm searching my desktop for it. See if this fixes this stupid issue. Ugh. I'm getting annoyed. That's alright. That's from Easy Saved. That's not what I wanted anyway. Let's go ahead and look up cross-platform because we need it from Unity anyway. It's these little things that irritate my soul. Almost there, guys. Let's go ahead and delete that. Let's go down to standard cross-platform. Oh my effing G. Now, I am 100% sure I imported this. Alright. When all else fails and you're having a problem, close Unity and restart it. So this is what I'm doing. Meanwhile, I'm going to continue looking for this stupid cross-platform thing. Alright. Free look cam. Where are you? Okay. Goodbye, Skymaster. You have irritated myself for the last time. Go away. Assets are in game. Let's go to you and kill this for now. I'm now at a point where I'm not going to use an asset if it's not going to be of quick help to me. I'm sure the asset's fine, but it's just not something I'm willing to fight over. Alright, let's go ahead and test this out. Make sure we still have a running viable level. I can jump still, I can move. Got lightning, sound, rain. It's foggy, it's miserable. Works. I accept it. Alright. Now that we're back to a viable level, what I'm going to do at this moment is save. And then I'm going to try again to find this stupid menu thing. Because, yeah, that was what I was trying to do initially. Alright, let's go ahead and go to my tags. As I stated before, I do have a tag that's very specific to this GameJam for assets that I thought would be great for it. I found about 100 assets that I thought would work. So there I am. So I'm looking for menu creator. As I was saying before, I think that's going to be our solution to a good menu system. It does look like it was imported at some point, so common game tools, we're going to re-import it on the off chance to need it. Get a drink real quick. This is called 3Y3Net. That's the developer of this menu that I want to try out. What I'm doing now is searching literally for if they have an internal menu, like an editor, something like that. Because like I said, I didn't test this. I have never used it. But we're going to try. Components, it's possible. UI, no. No. All right, we'll try right-clicking somewhere, see if we get anywhere with this asset. One of those people that, like, when I had Legos when I was a kid, I never read instructions. I just went with it. And that's pretty much what I do. I just go with it. It works for me sometimes. A lot of times it doesn't. But I'm very much that kind of person. I like to feel my way around things. But I will look for, material related to how to do something if I get stuck. I found the solution. It's about time. So unfortunately, this asset did not have a very clear, without looking at, I'm sure if I looked at the documentation, it would have said common game tools, menu configuration, and boom, I would have been fine. But a lot of people don't do that. And quite honestly, I chose not to do it because I'm being lazy and I'm trying to be quick. So for those people who make assets like myself, it's a good thing to think about. Quick and easy name conventions that explain what something does. All right, so this should generate, from what I read, a generic menu for me. So this is what we'll do. Prefab name will be main menu, if I spell properly. Template to use is definitely going to be a modern one. Font override. Go with medieval for now. Font multiplier, I believe, is actually the size. Colorations here, menu scale. Let me go to the scene real quick, because we haven't generated anything yet. I'm going to go hit here. We are going to go ahead and create a new scene. The new scene is literally nothing more than the menu. Unload that scene for now. Load this scene, save scene as menu. All right. So going back to this, I am going to play around with the menu now at this point. I didn't bring any music in. Well, I guess music is now the time. I guess you guys are going to hear some of the music. Music. We'll call this a media folder. And then inside media folder, we'll have music, sound, images. I also have visual effects that I can drag in here. I have so much content to make so many things. It's really ridiculous. And it's a shame because I have the smarts for it. I have the software for it. It's just time is so against me. I don't know about you guys, but time seems to be always against me for doing what I enjoy. Thankfully, my kids and my wife are highly supportive of me doing this. Without them, I'd be kind of screwed. All right, so what I'm doing now is I am pulling up music that I pre-selected some possible solutions for. Just waiting for it to show up for me. If you guys haven't done so before, I would suggest get a subscription to Audi. It's AUDIIO. They are an amazing source for music. I enjoy their music so very much. Patriot to Winners, Perfect Moment, Imprints. Yeah, I got some good music here. All right, so what I'm going to do actually, is I'm going to stop the stream for a short while. I'm going to get some fundamentals together. And what I mean by fundamentals is I'm going to get some picking of the music together. I am going to see if I can get the menu to some kind of level that makes sense logistically. And I'm going to double check the ABC integration piece to see if it's a good fit for me. I do appreciate anyone who watched the stream. I will be back, and I will show you where I progressed to from, and hopefully we can get this going. GameJam is exciting. I love the concept. I think it's a great community engagement thing. Currently, right now, GameJam is 15 hours, 3 minutes and song and counting. We have our lovely Marty, who owns Cast Off Works, Kevin with RVR Gaming, and myself in Vextrum Studios. We're co-hosting, judging this. I will be streaming live, me playing other people's games. So this is not the only stream you're going to ever see from me. Also streaming the RTS module and a variety of cool aspects you can do with it. But for today, the stream today is dedicated to literally creating a game for this GameJam and all within that 15-hour scope. Wish me luck. I'll be in the Discord. Hit me up there. You can find us at vextrumcomputers.com. well, vexform.com rather. And of course, if you're a part of the game creator community, you can find us easily there too. I'll be back in streaming. We'll figure I'll be back to streaming in about 2 hours. And thank you for your time. We'll be back. Take care. If I can find my button that lets me stop. Talk to you guys soon.